Here with Coach Mike Mincey after Carson-Newman takes down Mars Hill by 39 points. And Coach, let's talk about the fact that you only had 8 players in uniform tonight, but every single one of them stuffed the stat sheet. Good rebounding effort, 64 boards in this game. What'd you see from your team's overall effort tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, and you can play with that game with 8 players, so it wasn't like we didn't have enough. But yeah, we find ourselves dressing 8 tonight, and still played a fast pace and was up in the press. And I thought the first quarter was good. I was real pleased with that to the most part. I feel like we still turned it over a little much, missed some bunnies around the rim. Second quarter was not all that great. I thought we did some things toward the end of the second quarter that, we just can't do if we're in a tighter game. And then third quarter, I thought the way they started the third quarter, got it stretched out there. Obviously, we pull out of the press, and then we pull out of the press and mix lineups. It kind of, for us in particular, it kind of went downhill from there.
I want to talk about that rebounding effort. 64 boards, second most by a conference team this year, 9th most in the country this season. Now, obviously, it helps when you miss a bunch of shots in the second half, and they were missing some shots as well. But there were a lot of players that were attacking the glass tonight. Alvey had 7, Penland had 12. What did you see about your team's hustle in this game tonight to be able to collect some of those rebounds?
I mean, it's just something we've been talking about, especially on the defensive end, that we're not going to head down the floor until we've secured the rebound, and we need all 5 guys doing it. And so I think they really bought into, obviously, we're looking at the number. I think everybody had at least 3 or more rebounds. Obviously, Bird does a great job with 18 and Campbell with 12 to be able to pick up those boards. And so we held them to a low shooting percentage. You got a lot of opportunities to get defensive rebounds. Certainly glad to see us get 43 of those. And then the 21 offensive rebounds, primarily looking at Bird and Sid there getting the most. Very proud of them, how they fought on the glass.
You had players flirt with double-doubles, but you mentioned Bird right there. 16 points, 18 rebounds, 8 assists, perhaps her best statistical game of her career, third career double-double. What did you see from her intensity?
I just thought she had great effort. And sometimes when you play hard, good things happen for you. To go 16 points and then the 18 rebounds. She's been rebounding the ball very well. She's a really good jumper. She can go up with 2 hands and secure the rebound. And, so I'm super happy with her. I wish she could have got the triple-double, to be honest with you. But to have 8 assists, no turnovers, 33 minutes of action, that's a really solid stat sheet out of her. And, glad for her to be able to do that in front of the home crowd.
Now you turn your sights to the final game of the semester. We just mentioned the fact that 8 players right now. You're trying just to get through that last game. What do you try to do to get ready for a Saints team that beat you at their place last
Yeah, I mean, it's about, we got 2 days with the 8 players. I don't know if it'll be 8 or 9 going into that game. I'm not sure yet. But nonetheless, we got to recover. And so, obviously, we're not in class, so we can get in here tomorrow, do all the stuff in the training room, take it a little bit easy on the floor before we go in. Obviously, Limestone's a very good team. They started off the year hot. Gave up a few games, but they're close margins for the most part, except for the Wingate game. So, and we know what happened over there last year. Didn't put our best foot forward. So we're going to have to – and we didn't finish the game well today. That was probably my biggest disappointment is that we kind of lost some momentum through the latter part of the third, going all the way through the fourth to kind of carry momentum in the Limestone game. But anyway, we go back and look at the stats, and pretty good stat line outside of our three-point shooting. And we'll just have to try to do much better as we go over and play Limestone on Saturday.